So one of the things I get from a lot of sellers right now is what is driving buyer activity? Because a year and a half ago, you could put a home on the market and it was gone. It was under contract in literally minutes. Nowadays, you put a home on the market, you might be sitting there for several weeks before the right buyer comes along and is willing to offer you a fair price. So I want to just give a little insight into what's driving that. First off, it is the higher rates. Interest rates right now are not at historical highs. They're actually pretty close to average, but they're higher than what we're used to, especially if you look back only at the last couple of years or so. A lot of the builders for new construction are offering extreme incentives. So when somebody goes in and looks at a new construction home, they may be given so much upfront to make that such an attractive purchase that they're not necessarily going to consider a home that's a little bit older and may need repairs or some other work to be done. Also, you could almost sell a house anywhere. It didn't matter if it was in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina, somebody would buy it. But now, with a lot of employers implementing back to work policies, people are pulling in much closer to those population centers so that they don't have to drive an hour or more to get to work. And then, two, buyers always have a wish list. And a year or so ago, they would be willing to compromise and give up on some of those wishes that they wanted. Nowadays, they're a lot more picky because they have time to think about it and they can actually ask the sellers for a lot more than they could have a year ago. So those are just a few of the reasons that you may see homes sitting on the market a little longer than we did a year or so ago. And that's okay because it gives us an opportunity to work through the process and get a solution that's great for both sides of the transaction. If you have any questions about getting your home on the market, all you have to do is send me a message.